What's up, party people? Today we are talking about the addition of Action 24 to Dekaron, or should I say Action 24 Part 1, Elmar. That is right, we have gotten the new C map that has been added to the game. Now, this is a fairly large content update. It's one of the bigger ones that we've actually gotten in a long time. The name Action 24 always gets me excited anytime they're like, act this, action this. You know, I'm always excited for new content. The last time we got an action was 23. You know, it makes sense. And that was about a year and a half ago. I think it was about March of last year. So, yeah, it's been a while. But let's jump right into this and kind of see what we've got. So, first off, there's a new map, Elmar. And basically, it is a underwater map similar to Aquarius. I'd like to show you more of this, guys, but the level requirement for this map is 200, and I really don't plan on getting level 200 anytime soon. So hopefully other people will post some videos and stuff of this map, but at least for now, I do not have any videos of that for you. But yeah, and they're kind of like Arcadia. You need like a protection to survive there, and you need to get this Blessing of Mirror or whatever. And luckily, this is not a D-Shop item. You just buy it in the general shop for X amount of dill, and it will protect you for 20 minutes. So that's cool. It's a nice little dill sink. Good idea, and it's not pay to win, so woo, great. And now in this new map, there is a chance for any creature to drop a Rondo's Locker. In Rondo's Locker, you will randomly receive one piece of the Rondo's set, whether that's the gloves, the armor, the pants, the boots, you know, whatever. And then, yeah, you get the piece, and then you can do it for trading and stuff like that. Now, at +7, the set bonus is as follows. So there is, it's a slight increase to Helion. This is an additional, I believe, 1%, 1%, 1%, and 1%. And then maybe the max HP was 3,000 or 4,000. I can't remember. But it's just a very small increase. Now, the interesting thing about this set is that it can be enhanced all the way up to +15. Wow. Now, I expected this to be a massively pay-to-win update, like they were going to add like a new form of grace or something like that to increase the armor, but they didn't. Basically, you can't use talismans and you can't use holy water, you can't use anything on going past +10, which is actually kind of ridiculous given how hard it is to actually get items to +10 and how much money it costs. So it's kind of silly. Basically, you have to make +10 items and then maybe get them to +11. And of course, they give us no information about what the chances are of enhancing it. So this is kind of silly. It's kind of weird. All I know is that if you see anyone running around with +15 gear, I would be suspicious. So, yeah, I don't know. Interesting. I don't see myself participating in the level 200 content anytime soon. But for those of you who are, cool beans. Now, you can also find Serene Sapphires, which you can use to upgrade your Majestic Sapphire earring. And actually, this is kind of cool because that earring really wasn't very good, but this final stage of the earring is actually a very good PvE item. So that's cool. That's cool that they added that. 9% attack, 200 vit, much just like that is a very good PvE item. So that's cool. Good end game PvE item, which is really nice. Talking about random NPCs that spawn there, yada yada yada. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Snowflake Emblem 5. Now, you guys know how I feel about the Snowflake Emblem. So basically, they added an additional upgrade to the Snowflake Emblem. As you can see here, it's just a slight increase in stats, not that much, but it's a little bit better. Which is cool, and basically in order to do that you need 70 snowflakes, and there's a random chance of getting it to 5. Cool. That makes a lot of sense. Now, I did this on my wizard, and I was able to successfully get my Snowflake Emblem to 5, which I was happy about. I did it in about 3,000 snowflakes. I've heard that it's taken people a lot longer than that. I feel like I probably got fairly lucky, but it's cool. The animation definitely looks a little bit cooler now, and yeah, kind of a cool little update to the emblem. I am, however, still insanely bummed that you need this Circulation Emblem stage 50, because like on my Alokan on Helion server, I'm still not past 3 because getting the level 50 stage emblem is totally unrealistic ever since they removed the bug. And yeah, the only reason I have it on my wizard is because it used to cost Z coins, not your circulation emblem stage 50. I have an old video on that. But yeah, I don't know. I just wish they would make it easier to get the 50, or like, why does this emblem have to be a part of this? Like, just make it all snowflakes or something. I don't know. It just bothers me. I like, it's just, there are so many players in game, myself included, on Helion server specifically, that don't have this emblem because they didn't abuse the bug that was going on, basically. So it's like, okay, so your reward for not abusing a bug is you don't get to have this emblem, where everyone else that abused the bug gets to have the emblem. Like, I'm sorry, it's just ridiculous, it's bad, I'm still angry about it. Anyway, I won't keep talking about that. Field drop renewal. This is kind of cool. I like this. It's a very small little addition to the game, but I like that they're playing with the drops a little bit. This makes me happy. Basically, there are some new rings that you can get and earrings, and they are removing some drops. Like, for example, in the Deadlands, there's some junk drops here they're getting rid of. Thank you. Crespo Abyss, they're adding junk drops. I don't know why, but they are. But yeah, there's these new rings and earrings. So basically, there are new earrings that give you PvE damage res all the way up to 10% when fully upgraded. There is a ring that gives you all the way up to 20% attack when fully upgraded, and there's another ring that gives you 150% increased XP when fully upgraded. This is kind of cool. The earrings seem... I guess they're okay. They're okay. They seem a little weird to me. Same thing with the ring. Just 10% PvE damage res, just 20% all attack. Kind of interesting. I don't really see people using this endgame, but I guess, like, given that this drops in lower level maps, like, this could be useful for characters as they're leveling, like if you get it in the Deadlands or the Phantom Lands. But this ring, 150% increased XP, this is fantastic. This is good for everyone. I'm actually trying to farm this right now because I want to use it, because I do want to get to level 200, guys. I just don't want to pay for it. So I'm sure I will get there one day, but it's not going to be anytime soon. But I want this. It'll aid me in my journey, so that is pretty cool. Another thing that is really interesting is dill cap increased. It has been increased to 100 billion. If you are playing on Tristy server, this doesn't really matter, because dill still has no value there, so it's silly. But if you're like me and you also play on Helion server, we'll hop in game there 1 second here. Which account did I switch to? Okay, my seg. So basically, you'll see that people are now selling items, at a much higher value. So that's actually kind of cool, because given that dill actually has value on the server, you can buy yourself some plus 10 items. You can buy yourself like Twilight Wings, stuff like that. This is, I think, kind of overpriced for sure, but they're probably just throwing it in there to see if it goes. But yeah, there's just some interesting stuff for sure. I think this is kind of cool. I like it. It'll be really nice for Helion server. Tristy still has a super broken market, so I don't think anything's gonna help that. Okay, Meister Enhancement. They brought back the Meister Enhancement event, which is actually really cool because there's a jump character event going on right now. So this is a really good time to level your jump character and max out their Meisters. I know I'll be doing it at least for a dual AK just for fun. But yeah, you guys should too. Really cool. Event Ascent. Experience is continuing to increase. Really good. Basically, if you're trying to level your jump character right now, this is the time to do it because you're getting a ton of experience. You can easily get to level 195 in just a couple days if you like AFK in Arcadia or something like that. I'm actually thinking about making a video about that. I might do that. D-Shop, I don't really care. I'd like to say I care, but I don't, so I think I'm just going to keep scrolling. The Snowflake random box seems absolutely ridiculous, given that Snowflakes actually have a pretty good drop rate right now, so I don't know, that's silly. I guess the costumes are kind of cool. I don't know. Bug fixes. UI, which prevented entry to any of the Karen's Fragment dungeons, has been resolved. I didn't know that was an issue. I didn't know this was an issue either. Corrupt Phoenix member can now be found. Okay. And there was something with the graphics option. I don't know. Anyway, one thing we will check out really quick, though, is they also had kind of like their like special page for Elmar. Mostly, I just want to show you guys the armor sets, because the armor sets are really cool. I don't really care about this stuff. But here are the new armor sets. This is the Rondo armor set, which is awesome. These armor sets, you guys, actually look super cool. I will say, even though I probably won't get my hands on these for a super long time, they look really cool. So you got your baggie, which looks super awesome. My favorite is honestly the Black Wizard. Like this, it's some like wizard knight thing, and I like all the purple gems and stuff. Dude, this just looks so cool. It does. I love it. We got Half Baggy. Half Baggy is actually a little bit bland, but that's okay. Sagita Hunter looks cool. Concert Summoner, kind of bland also. Azure Knight looks pretty cool as usual. In-Card Magician, that's interesting. It's got like a little, like you got like a little veil or something. That's a pretty cool armor set. Dragon Knight, pretty basic. Seg Ripper also looks pretty cool. Segna looks cool. Alokin, it's funny, the Alokin looks so much different than every other character. Like, look at every other character has like this different color scheme, and then the Alokin's just like, yeah, I'm different. So, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Anyway, guys, these armor sets look awesome. I'm very excited to one day get my hand on a +7 set of this, because I know that'll be as far as I get, but I'll do it. I'll do it. You'll see. Yeah, and the GM in the Discord chat did post a screenshot of what the +15 armor looks like without the random stats. It's like some bugged version of it. But if you want to see that, I'll flash it up on the screen here for just a little bit. Yeah, guys, I think that is all I want to say. But yeah, guys, here we are. Action 24 Part 1. I'm assuming Part 2 will include the Sagita Shooter. So that would be awesome. We're all excited to play the new class. Overall, guys, I actually think this is a fairly cool update. The level 200 content, it's a bummer. I can't do it. I'm just not at that point. You know, getting to 200 is quite a challenge if you're not willing to spend money. If you're willing to spend money, guys, it's very easy to get to level 200. You just AFK. Like, you spend money. My thing is just, I don't want to spend money to not play the game, you know? Like, that just seems really silly to me. And then guess what? You're going to pay that money, you're going to get to level 200, and you want to level up your Grandmeisters. Guess what? You have to pay for that. So it's like, okay, you're rewarding me for paying and AFKing by paying, and then, oh, there's a new map. We're rewarding you with a new map. Guess what? Come to this new map and AFK. Like, it's just silly. Like, and then, so you're just going to keep paying to AFK and not actually play the game. Some people like that. That's not for me personally. So hopefully I'll get to 200 at some point, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about that, guys. But, yeah, I mean, overall, the update's pretty decent. I can't complain too much. I've already voiced my my complaints that I do have, and yeah, you guys should let me know what you think about the Action 24 Part 1 update, Elmar. I would love to hear it, guys. Questions, suggestions in the comments, and as always, take care.